experienced. Like it's visible for one frame out of every 3,000.
What was that?
The metro?
No. Metro.
Dude, I'm confused by what I'm hearing right now.
I am too.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. Let's see.
Friends on a beach. I feel like this game should be a calming game, you know, where you walk around and make fun photographs. But with the timer, it makes it feel like a speedrun.
Is there?
I don't think they allow you to turn off a mechanic like that.
There was like in the like main menu, but boombox, spray can.
The word squid.
The word squid. What was with the
a kiwi?
photo?
Wait, was that a grill and a trilby?
Yeah.
Glasses and a trilby. You guys know what a trilby is?
Nope.
It's a fedora.
Oh.
No way.
They call it a trilby.
Where my trilby walking
I'm looking for the word squid. Oh. Oh, that's just a squid. It's not the word squid.
A squid.
Yeah.
Okay.
With a little jitter. Oh, these are the homies. Where's the?
Wait, where's the penguin?
The penguin?
My goat. When did he was here?
He's lounging.
Where's the penguin?
Yeah, where the hell is the thing? He's like hanging off.
Oh wait,
like,
no, I see him. I see him. Go back. Forward. Left.
Stairs.
Left. Do you see him?
Oh, he blends in so well.
He does. Oh, Bloom?
Ooh, wait.
We're cooking.
That's kind of cool. You making all of my pictures red for no reason.
True. This is real.
Me when I was a kid and I had to make everything my favorite color.
Oh wait, this is boombox and a spray can, right? Oh no, it's just a normal can.
I thought it was. I went to take a picture of it, but Susie.
Dude, the graffiti is cool.
No.
CN26.
Do you think there's a reality, James, where we went around just spray painting shit?
I don't think. I feel like I would like die of fucking like paint inhalation beforehand. I don't think we ever would, because we'd be like, where are we gonna go? And be like, I don't know, and then stop. We would also like probably go to prison immediately. Maybe if we were in like a bigger city.
True.
Itchy scalp, weird fever.
There we go.
Wait, what does that say? Weird fever. Water in your mouth. Self-isolate now.
You got the blue guy, that squid.
Oh.
Dude, I will say my scalp itches whenever I'm doing any strenuous activity.
That happens with my legs. My legs get very itchy.
True.
Crazy.
Get the Joe Biden, I got hair on my legs.
Dude, I tried shaving my legs once and I couldn't sleep because it felt horrible. Don't ever shave your legs. It feels actually awful.
Don't ever shave your eyelashes either.
Did you shave your eyelashes?
I cut them because like back when I was a kid, like for whatever reason my mom was like dissing on me to like all of her friends and coworkers. She'd always be like, I don't know why his eyelashes are so long, like he looks like a girl. And I was like, okay, never
because
again.
Men have longer eyelashes.
But I didn't know that, right? So I went in and I cut my eyelashes in half, and that makes your life like literally miserable. It hurts like every time you blink and a bunch of shit gets in your eyes.
True.
Yeah.
Okay, that is literally a fedora and glasses.
Yeah,
They were like, wait, I forgot that we made other like people in here that actually have a fedora and glasses.
True.
Well, you could probably take it. Wait, take a picture of this guy. Maybe it meant like cool glasses. Cause
Oh.
yeah, there's another guy with glasses there, or with a
Oh,
fedora.
Oh.
It's like the creators of this game's like, oh, clearly we meant this, dude.
Yeah, that was like with the
we
cops
don't
one.
all-
No.
Yeah.
They're like, wait, I didn't know that we added cops in 2 different places, and one is way more noticeable than the other one.
No, well, like they're gonna
Next
come up
year.
to us and be like, dude, clearly we meant glasses, not specs.
True.
Next thing you're gonna know.
Squid.
Oh, squid.
Wait.
They were trying on the blind filter. It's
Oh.
crazy how that poster said Pride Revival. Like Pride died at some point.
I was dying.
Is it?
Yeah.
What? How?
Yeah.
The government hates pride.
Yeah, but like the next
actively-
Democrat comes in and it'll just flip it back.
I mean-
we pray. Trump just put up Trump 2028 hats on his website.
That's not even gonna happen.
We pray.
There's
Some
literally no way they would do
people-
that.
I hope not. What's down there?
Yeah. I sure
if
hope
that
Trump doesn't
happens-
ignore constitutional orders from every other power of government to bring back kidnapped
Oh.
people from
Oh.
from a country they don't belong in. I sure hope he doesn't just say no and actively say on the live stage that he doesn't have to listen to the second powers of government.
Well, he can say that, but he can't do that. If things like that happen and he gets elected for a 3rd term somehow, oh my god, that scared the fuck out
Jesus.
of me.
I mean, he's been getting told to do a bunch of shit for the last, since being president, and he just hasn't listened.
Yeah, but like you can't do something like that and get away with it. If he does, then I will agree that yes, everything is fucked and the world is miserable and that we should kill ourselves. But right now, I'm against this.
You have.
I don't
the
know, you
hope
know,
that I
if you
do
know
not
the-
have.
Well, you guys make it seem like Donald Trump found like the Minecraft 1.12.18 like duplication glitch working, not patched, and now he's simply able to do everything.
Well,
But,
that's
like-
why I say we hope he doesn't.
Yeah, but like he
Well,
hella has
I'm
not
not
yet. He just said he was
just
going to, and
talking
people started
about
losing
the,
their shit.
But
Rightfully so.
oh,
I can go down here.
I just feel like his multiple dozens of offenses towards the Constitution already.
Yeah, well, he
He's
should
setting a
not be doing
precedent.
that, but like he can technically say whatever he wants,
True.
even though
Apparently
even though
he
as a
would hurt.
president you probably should not be doing that.
Yeah.
This game has made us too political.
I don't know.
Not political enough.
The moment they started putting Americans to detention camps, I was kind of like, maybe we shouldn't be doing this.
Wait, why do they put Americans in detention camps?
Because they're
Because they have been
not white.
not white and protest. So recently,
Wait, what?
Yeah.
This
have
can't
you
be
not
real.
heard about what's been going on? So okay, Trump recently deported 3 men, one specifically people have been talking about, to El Salvador. Gave no reason for it, and then when told to bring the person back by every other branch of government, him and the El Salvador president
Whoa.
in a room together laughed about it and said that they're not going to do it. And then they've been
And he's a
rounding up-
legal citizen, by the way. He's not he lives here legally.
Yeah.
He is a citizen of the United States.
And then Trump said, and his administration was basically like, we will, if at any point we feel that somebody presents a quote unquote danger to the administration, that we have the legal right to detain them with no due process, which they have been doing to multiple people, especially people protesting either Trump and or protesting for Palestine. And there are multiple detainment camps right now hosting a bunch of people.
Okay, well, this is just detaining. So I think the reason why they're able to get away with this
With
though is because
no-
it's detaining. Okay, because they
with
were
no
protesting.
intent
I understand
to
this,
bring them
right?
back.
But you can, right now, if you're protesting, the police can or detain you for long periods of time and get away with it. This is just like a fucked up part.
Yeah, but these people are being taken by people not in uniform.
Yeah,
Not
there
in
was one
uniform, and not
girl.
even the police. They're not
There
police up.
was one girl who, she's a Harvard student, and she got straight up kidnapped by a bunch of people not in uniform with no form of identification, just saying they were ICE agents. And her lawyer doesn't even know where she is. She's been missing for 2 months now.
Wait, what if these people aren't even affiliated with the government? They're just random people who wanted to kidnap her.
Either way, it's super messed up. And
It is.
no one's found her.
That is.
And the thing is, again, we're ignoring the fact that Trump has actively deported U.S. citizens
Yeah, but this
to
is
different
this can,
countries' prisons.
I mean, this can happen for other reasons. This has happened for under other presidencies too, though.
Yeah, but the thing is, Trump wants
Like
to
he
go
can brag
through.
about it, but like other people have done the same thing too, and just never told you.
Okay, but the thing is, dude, that like Trump actively wants to go out and like that's the thing. That's ignoring everything else he's doing, right? Recently, he developed a autism registry with his government.
Yeah, this is the other guy.
Yeah, the other dude. Yeah,
I
and
forgot his name.
now they're trying to push a campaign in which one, they're going full on anti-vax on the vaccination.gov site. It basically is just a bunch of outdated medical information discrediting all vaccines, all of them, on the official U.S. government site, right? And I didn't believe it at first because like the .gov government account that Elon runs was like, oh, don't check like the COVID/vaccine like page, ooh woo, and I'm like, what? And I clicked on it, and it's like, oh wow, so we're just completely trying to discredit real medical information here. The LGBT plus website on the .gov page has been replaced with the LGB.gov page, and then there's a new transgendered section. Basically, talking about how they're going to attempt to outlaw the idea of being transgendered and how it poses a threat to society. And Trump has actually gone out in the few most recent days wanting to not only bar transgender people from different government services, but also from enlisting in the military, and is trying to push for making it illegal. And I'm just like, I don't know, like, if this is really like what. And then like fucking you have a dude who's known for like talks of eugenics, talking about the autism registry and like how vaccines which don't cause autism, and like they're trying to pull this stunt where it's like, okay, we're gonna make an autism registry, right?
Yeah.
To track autistic people, right? That's literally what they admitted it was for, to track their going-ons and like what they're doing. He's gone out and said people with autism will never pay taxes, they'll never be productive members of society, and they'll never do anything worthwhile, and they're kind of just like sitting bodies, right? Which is just not overall true.
That's not. But would you say this about like, what if you have other people with like other extremely severe mental disabilities? Would you ever say this for anybody or no? Because this is a very harsh take. Would you say this is true about any mental issue or no?
See, I feel like at one point in my life I would have, but being out in the world and interacting with people because there in the past I thought that there's like many, like, and there probably are that genuinely just are you can't cope with, right? But I've met people of multiple mental disorders that I just generally thought would never, like, wouldn't be able to live normal lives, but they can. I've met them out and worked with them and like had them as customers. And I've just kind of realized, like, to just broadly deem that
Yeah.
anyone mental condition inhibits anyone of that kind from being a functioning member of society is kind of just an absurd idea.
Yeah, but like, what if? Okay, take for example, there are some people who require like a caretaker because of their mental disabilities and they can't clothe themselves, they can't feed themselves. Would you consider these people to be like non-functioning members of society, or what would you say?
Depends on what we're say. Like, if functioning member of society means like contributing towards the flow of like money,
Well, yeah, they
right?
don't. I mean, it
Like,
depends on what you mean, but like basically, I don't. I forget what his original point was, but basically, these people can't really work, and they're gonna have to be. They do contribute to the flow of money and the fact that they need to be taken care of by people who are probably gonna get paid, hopefully.
yeah, like I think his point. Well, his point is going as far as saying that vaccines cause autism and autistic people don't contribute anything to anyone. Therefore, they shouldn't, like, we
Exist.
don't want, they shouldn't exist. Like, we shouldn't want them around. They shouldn't be present, right? And they have the registry so that they can track the ongoing things with autistic people. And keep in mind, he's like in all of his claim to fame is his medical practices all done without a license.
So
Well,
and-
I don't. I'm not about this.
so actually, or no, maybe I'm thinking of the wrong guy. There was a different guy who was using his father's medical license.
yeah, he didn't have a
And
license. He was
never
using his
got-
father's medical license to
And then
experiment.
he recently got the medical license revoked.
Yeah, he got his
even
father's
though it
medical
was never
license
his to
revoked.
begin
Yeah.
with.
And he was doing experiments on his father and other autistic people. I actually did, like, and he got it
Yeah.
revoked for those experiments on them. Yeah.
Where is the
Okay.
kiwi, dude?
The kiwi could also be. Do you know the bird kiwi?
Oh, maybe.
Could be one of the, because this is a weird fucking alternate
Yeah.
culture game. But yeah, I would say it depends, because I think if you're making a registry for autistic people nowadays, I feel like a lot more people are being diagnosed with autism because people actually go to the doctor to get diagnosed with this. Before, you were only getting diagnosed with autism if you were like unable to move and you hit yourself all the time and you smashed your head against walls. That's probably the only time you were ever going to be diagnosed, like way back in the day. Now,
Yeah.
making an autism registry would be like absolutely hell. It's going to be like at least like 1 million, 2 million, 10 million people, something crazy.
Well, that's the thing. No one wants to be on like an autism registry ran by the Trump administration. So it's a lose-lose situation where if people, like, you don't want to be on it because, like, I mean, with how the Trump administration and just the government overall, even outside of like Republicans, feel about autistic people, it's like you wouldn't want to be on it. Most people who suffer from mental illness and or even physical conditions just straight up lie about it when they're applying to jobs and stuff because they don't want to be marked like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
That, and it,
therefore
like,
that leads to the fact, like,
entices them to not give you a job.
Yeah.
And so because of that, right, it's like, oh, since we started the registry and cracked down on vaccines, look how fewer autistic people there are, right? Which is not true at
Okay,
all.
I see
but
what their
again,
plan is. I see what you're talking about now, how they could make that work.
Yeah. So either way, either they get a bunch of autistic people registered and they have access to all these like autistic people's like personal lives and can like track them, and they have the benefit of that. But then if autistic people don't register or they can't manage to get them on the registry, it doesn't matter because they get the secondary benefit of straight up like re-enhancing anti-vaxxing, which I'm just like, bro.
Yeah, but you're also missing out, like, in the next. I mean, if this does happen, and they can do this without anybody voting on it or whatnot, or it somehow gets passed or whatever. Next presidency, what if they use this to help out everybody on the autism registry? And now they have this, and people can get like more whatever.
I don't know if being on a registry like that is helpful.
True, but they could help people in other ways with that. Like, what if you get a tax break because you're on the
guess so,
autism registry? It would be kind of fucked up. I would agree. I wouldn't personally pass something like that, but if it is a break for people like that.
Yeah.
I guess so, but personally, I don't think something like that.
I guess I would feel comfortable.
Place.
Yeah, if we lived in a society that like actually like, because like here's the thing, I don't particularly think Democrats even care, or any person in government actually care. That's the thing. Like, I don't have a single belief. Like, that's the thing. I wanted Kamala Harris to win, but like that's not because I thought Kamala Harris was like a fully good person. Like, they would have still been bombing Palestine into like a fucking oblivion regardless, right? Because genuinely, the U.S. government's the U.S. government. It's like, my standard for being like, this has gone too far really isn't, because I know that government and presidencies have always just been fucked. It's like the truth of reality. It's just the fact that they, at the very least, between every administration, there's a baseline sense of humanity, right? Like, there are just a baseline set of rules that you just don't cross the line with. Like, you know, yeah, people should probably not be, like, anti-vaxxers have always existed, but like, we don't push that officially through the government, right? Like, you know, like LGBT stuff has always been a struggle, but like, again, like, that's the thing, the government has always been specifically, you know, at a baseline, certain principles have been upheld, right? At least
I don't know about that. Wasn't gay marriage illegal for like a really, really long time?
Yeah, and they're trying to
you're trying to revoke it. That's the thing.
They're trying to revoke it again under Trump.
I don't think that's
like no one
you think that, but
okay,
it's fully possible.
Well, I can say you think that, but it's fully possible it won't.
I feel like being open to the possibility that corruption can seep into your country and turn for the worse.
Well, every country is corrupted in some way.
Yeah, that's true, but even still,
I agree that it's bad, but I don't think it's going to change, and we don't even have it the worst out of the entire world.
Listen, I feel like
I agree we don't have it the worst, but I think it's better to push to not have it bad at all.
I agree. I think
nowadays,
I would
rather be acknowledging. I'd rather acknowledge the slow descent into things getting worse, right? And actively be a component to being like, yeah, no, that shouldn't be happening at all. And like, I'm gonna be
this idea shouldn't
even be like, yeah, I shouldn't even be here to begin with, and like, I need to like actively express, like, because I feel like the idea of like, oh, but it can't get that bad is the exact mindset that allows it to get that bad. And like, the thing is, I'm not saying that like this country is 100% doomed. I'm saying that like what we're in right now is genuinely I see it for how it is. It's a constitutional crisis. Do I think the Constitution is just gonna go fucking out the window? And
speaking of which,
no,
so
but like like, I don't think the Constitution is going to go flying out the window in the next 4 years, right? You know, but the thing is, we're like in a constitutional crisis, right? Like, Trump desires with everything in his being to uproot the Constitution, and I feel like even if you want to take the take, like, you know, but he's not going to be able to do that. The fact that he wants to is worthy of note and is worthy of mourn.
The fact that someone who wants to do that is in such a high position of power is abysmal.
Well, I think you guys don't care about the uprooting of the Constitution. I think you care about the uprooting of the Constitution for the wrong reasons. If it was like, if the Constitution was like fucked up and like, hey, no gay marriage, everybody needs to be killed at the age of 20, and someone comes in and they're
Yeah.
uprooting shit, you'd be fine with it.
Yeah, but it's not.
I agree.
The
But I
thing is,
don't-
our constitutions are usually made to uphold the rights of people.
Yeah.
Is the thing,
That's true.
you know? So that's the thing. Like on a baseline, like principle,
Yeah, it's
constitutions
not
are usually
saying-
good for people. You know?
No, I don't
Yeah.
think there's any part of the Constitution that says like, don't do this,
Well,
or like,
go ahead.
or like, you don't have a right to do this.
Well,
Yeah, like well, okay, what AJ's trying to say is in the Constitution, for like women couldn't vote, right?
Yeah.
But not because the Constitution said they couldn't, but because the Constitution didn't consider the rights of women, right?
Yeah.
And it got changed, right? Not to like, you know, not because it was like it had a rule that said like, oh, women can't vote, right?
Yeah,
you know,
exactly
It
what I
had
mean.
specific phrasing of like, oh, like every like man, as in human, right? Like, because man just used as a general term, has the right to vote. But again, people in high places are like, well, it says man, so they had to change and like amend the Constitution to include the rights of more people. And that's the thing. Usually, the Constitution, like, only prohibits governmental activity and establishes people's rights. Right, so everything that's like, oh, like someone doesn't have the right to this is like more for the government, and like the few times it does say that for the for people, it's like, you know, bigger organizations and stuff. It's to protect the individual from a group, right? In levels, like, you know, like every constitution on a base level is about equity.
I don't think so. I think it can be different depending on the country, but a lot of people do copy off of the U.S. Constitution now. So broadly, maybe, but I think you can disagree with everything. But I don't think the main issue is the uprooting of the Constitution. I think it's what is trying to be changed to, which is a bigger issue. But I think we're far from the U.S. public like allowing crazy fucked up shit like this happening. Like, people have rioted and protested and gotten like change from the government for like way stupider shit in the past and in the recent past. So I don't think we're in a state where things are gonna get too bad yet.
I don't know. People being arrested for God knows how long for protesting against government activity is very worrying.
Yeah, but this is government shit. This is what happens in every government known to man. If you were in a different state, you would just get killed for doing this. Like, I agree we
That
should
doesn't
be able
make
to do
it-
this. Yeah, I agree it's right that you should be able to protest and not be fucked up. But even now, people like if the government catches you protesting here, they'll lock you up and they'll let you like suffer for 30 days in prison, or they'll extend it and be like, oh, we forgot, to fuck you up more, even though they like kind of can't. They've always been abusing this power, no matter what. I think Donald Trump he's just bragging about it more and broadcasting it more to people.
That's probably true, but he's a lot more aggressive with it as well.
True. But
Well,
for
that's
whatever
the
reason,
thing.
people
Like,
like him.
Donald Trump kind of realized that a lot of people have gotten really complacent in recent years, and also a lot of people. Like, that's the thing. Like, the campaign. Like, I think the main part I really don't like about Donald Trump is like, there's a certain brand of idiot in the world, and Donald Trump understands that, like, way more than a lot of other Republicans before him. Like, he genuinely knows he can just say the stupidest thing in the world and like genuinely just do the most absurd things or make the most absurd conclusions. And there's a certain brand of people that will just like
Yes, man.
he's a deity. Trump is a deity to a lot of people. Like, straight up like an object of worship and admiration, and like without like failure. And like, there's a lot of people that are willing to just excuse anything he does, right? You know, it's like, like you'll go up to a Trump supporter and be like, man, you know, wasn't it kind of absurd that he like, I don't know, like sexually assaulted multiple women with just solid proof, and just the court also acknowledged that it was true, but like absolved him anyways. And they'll be, and like, you know, like, isn't it weird that you think like he has the best interest of women in mind? And they'll just like, and the thing is, they won't even respond to you or come up with an excuse. They'll just like outright ignore you.
Well, because you don't know
Right,
the method.
like-
You gotta say, isn't it crazy that Biden did this? And they'd be like, yes, this is fucking crazy. And then you get them to make a response, and then you say, actually, Trump did that. That's the
That's
method.
true. I've seen they still ignore you anyways.
Yeah, they'll just still like down wall you, because again, people don't want to like.
They'll just say that's not true.
They chose Trump as their supreme overlord and don't want to really think. This is like
Where
the same, like
freak is
people
this
do.
Kiwi?
People
Must
do
have
this
been-
online. They'll be like, someone will be like, the sky's blue, and they'll be like, at Grok, is this true?
Yeah.
And like Grok will be like, perplexing. One cannot say whether or not the sky is blue, but for
Dude,
now we'll
oh.
say yes.
True, but you gotta understand though that like people, as long as these people exist, there will be someone who polarizes them and gets them on their side. So it's not an issue of the person; it's an issue of the people, I believe.
For
I
real.
don't
Because-
know.
Go
Well,
ahead.
I think that's partially true.
Well, I would say like, because you're saying this right now. Imagine a candidate comes out that gets elected who is like, who does really radical things, but for good, right? And you agree with pretty much everything that happened, right? And like, if they went to prison, but it was because they were doing something for a good cause and they were arrested illegally, and then the trial found out that they were actually in the right and they were innocent and they were freed of all their charges, right? And people come up to you and they're like, hey, isn't it crazy that this motherfucker like got arrested and acquitted on murder? And you were like, yeah, well, because they were innocent, right? That didn't happen. It would sound the same thing to you because you're thinking through it the same way. Obviously, you have your reasons, and I would agree they're more logical than the average Trump supporter, but it would still
Logical.
polarize the other side of the world or the country.
I guess so,
Ooh,
but I
but a
think
lot
the
of-
main difference is that one is backed in proof and the other is backed in
Yeah.
ideology.
Also, the main difference is I don't idolize government figures.
Yeah.
But if someone did
Like-
come around that you did idolize, right, who was like legit doing everything good, would you, or just never?
I don't think I would ever idolize a politician because I feel like no matter what you do, there's always
mean-
going to be like, I don't know.
One thing I realized, if I was like let's say I was in a governmental position and like I was watching myself in a government position, I think I would also just kind of like be mid about myself.
Yeah.
Like I like that's the thing. Like that's
There's
the
the
thing. I
kiwi.
don't
Wait,
know.
we'll go to the left. Zoom in. That's the kiwi. That bird.
What the freak?
All right, go Key.
There
Oh
it
my
is.
God. Yeah, like I think like I don't know, because like, you know, a lot of people when like Obama became president,
Different lens.
like
maybe?
kind of had like that deity, like it was close. It was close. People were like, "Oh, he's a black president. Nothing he can do is wrong." And I remember when I was a kid, I was just like, I heard about some of the stuff he was doing. I'm like,
Oh,
oh, some of
that's
this
too
stuff seems a
close.
little like bad. And they're like don't let the white folk brainwash you. This president can do no wrong. I'm like, bro, dude, but like what he's doing, I don't know.
Bro
It's just
bombed Iraq.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know if.
yeah, bro,
To be
both the
fair,
classic president move.
To be fair, I don't know if any president really does anything. I think it has to be everyone else around them influencing it as well. It's not just one person that gets
True.
to do everything. Do you have to
that's
take this with a
true,
different
but it
lens?
also.
True, but he
No,
also
I-
he also actively took like active pride in his escapades down in the east.
Yeah.
Like he's not shy about it.
What did he say? How did he take pride in it?
Well, like he every single time he'd be on a conference, he'd be like I've done more in the east than, and he'd always be so vague about it too. Like things like that. He's just like, I've done more in the east than most presidents have done in their whole run, and we're doing good work down there. like, you know, like keeping our enemies at bay. And I'm like, and I guess like okay, yeah, he did kill a big and he rides that one to the fucking moon, bro. The fact that he killed goddamn
Saddam Hussein or Bin Laden?
yeah. But like bro also doesn't mention the fact that like that's his good work down there, but he doesn't mention that like the process of doing such basically led him to just fucking like sending half of the east world into like sky, like sending them sky high. I'm like, dude, like
millions of people.
are the means really worth the ends? Like, I don't know. I'm not the president of the United States, but like, but again, like that's why I'm like, you know, I don't know. I'm not one to be like, dude, this president's so goated. Like, they're my goat. Like, I don't know, dude. It's a little strange. I don't even do that with celebrities.
Oh, you should.
Like, I like celebrities, but like I think the closest I ever got to is when I was a kid and watching Game Grumps. But the moment I got older, I was like, wow, Aaron and Danny are kind of like the most dubious, like, kind of weird people ever. But like, I don't know. They're fine in Game Grumps, I guess. The fuck is happening? Why are we in Evangelion?
I was gonna say this
We're back
is
at the
Neon
beginning.
Genesis.
We're back at the same area from the beginning, but now it's like all the shit is
it's
fucked
evil
up.
and messed up.
This game is kind of political.
Wait, they blocked me off.
I agree.
True,
I don't
but, like.
Go ahead.
Are we getting invaded by aliens or by like what's happening?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Wait, what are those in the background?
Those?
What those
The mechs?
those?
Yeah, these mechs.
Dude,
Bro, I
those are
don't
the
know.
Avas.
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree. But I don't think I've idolized like anybody ever. So I just don't understand the concept to like really.
I did
engage
when
and
I was
tell
a
you why.
kid, but I just can't anymore. Every time I'm like, oh, there's this really cool, popular, or famous person, I'm like, they've definitely done messed up stuff before because everyone has.
Yeah.
And then I
I feel like living
stop
as a human
idolizing
being
them.
has taught me that other human beings have also lived as human beings and are not worthy of
Exactly.
the idolization.
I wouldn't idolize any of my friends, and I know them, so I'm not gonna idolize someone who's ultra famous just because they're cool.
I don't think you can idolize anybody you know. I think you can't
I
know
don't-
them in order to idolize them.
That's true, but
Some people do. Well, I guess you're right. They don't know them because like some people idolize certain people in their lives, but they don't understand those people
that's true.
or like
What am I
what
supposed
goes
to
on
do?
with them out of view.
Disposable.
Handle and 4 boombox.
Mm.
How do you feel if it made us go back through every single stage but just fucked up and evil?
Bold of you to think they're not
Kinda.
already making us do that?
Well, I thought like maybe it's just this one, you know.
Oh wait, are these my friends? Penguin?
Yeah, now you just need to find the penguin.
Well, the penguin might be on that
Penguin?
tall thing to the right. Is he up there somewhere? On
I don't see
the
him.
okay. Oh, maybe not.
Oh, so shout out to the one friend just breakdancing while the other two like methodically look off into the distance.
Which one of them is breakdancing?
Oh.
This guy?
Like, oh wait, who's on the other side?
Is there a guy breakdancing over there?
You're right. There is a guy
Yeah.
on the other side. Brett, can I, please?
Yeah.
This is one of our friends. So I think.
Oh,
we
you
need
have to
be
go to
there.
the yeah, like
Oh,
up
there
and then
he
to the left.
is.
The perfect spot. Wait, turn around. Up. Up. Left.
Yeah, we need to get up there.
There.
Oh,
That's where
yeah.
we gotta go to.
Wait, hold on.
We're boombox. 15 candles. We have to be high up for
Like-
that, 100%.
5 blocks.
Or wait, maybe the wide shot will allow us to do this.
No, wait, which one?
I'm thinking like we can get the 15 candles and 4 boom boxes potentially. Like if we just find.
I think I might have to be up there for
Yeah.
that. Oh wait, yeah, I don't know. seems strange, unusual.
They kind of restrict like a lot of your movement because of all that fence.
Where's the fourth one?
I presume they're the big things all the way over there. Is that? I guess that's
Oh,
the
there it
fourth one.
is.
I don't know. Wait, how are we gonna get all the
Okay.
way to see all four of those though?
Good question. You may have to go up there. Whoa,
Oh,
whoa,
Oh, dude, convenient.
Very convenient.
Dude, the collision bug.
Okay. Well,
Wait, use the lantern.
Dude, you're
Go to
moving
jump
so
on the lantern.
strange.
Jump. Walk into it and then jump. No.
wait, what?
Like start walking into it. And then jump. Yo, that's the method.
Oh man. No.
And then get up higher. Walk into the lantern and then jump. No.
Oh, that didn't work that time. How did I even get up there in the first place? What did I do?
If you walk into something and then jump, it makes you go super high.
Yeah.
Now jump.
I am. Oh,
Sometimes it probably doesn't allow you to.
yeah.
There has to be like a real way of getting up there.
Yeah, probably over here.
Oh.
Uh,
Whoa.
that probably wasn't the actual way
Fucked up
that it worked,
hitbox.
so.
That seemed like the method. Can you walk across the green? You might not even need to.
Can.
Dude, this hitbox, why does it feel more fucked up than before?
It always was like this.
Just didn't
Yeah.
find out until now.
Oh my god, they got me fucked up.
The hitbox has been fucked up your whole life. You just never knew.
You just never knew.
Never
When you stub your
realized it.
toe 2 feet away from that table, yeah, your hitbox is fucked up since you were born.
I feel like I would know if that happened though.
Probably. You'd know really fast.
You would find out like hyper quick.
Your toe hitbox is disconnected from the rest of your hitbox on like a 2-foot radius would be so noticeable.
Okay, it has
And
to be
honestly,
something
kind of
small,
misery.
like an inch or something. It can't be 2 feet. Do you know how big 2 feet is?
Well, I know, that's why I said you're right. It would be way too noticeable.
Wait, but that's my friend too. How am I supposed to get them?
We've been
all?
getting new friends.
Wait, fish eye?
You only
No,
have
there's
3
it's just the 4.
Wait, is it just 4? I thought there were 3 people on the other
There's
end
more
of this.
people. Yeah, there's like a
There's more
other
people,
lady.
but they're not considered friends.
There you go.
Perfect. Dude, nice.
Well, we're gonna
take
get
another one
everything.
for the friend.
Do again. Take it again.
Again.
Yeah.
But I don't know where the penguin is.
Oh.
Take it anyway.
I don't see him.
Okay.
So much
Okay.
money.
They just keep printing out these photos and making
I don't even-
2386.
I don't know what the money's even for.
Jump a little higher. I think it just might be for fun. Well, there's like something, I mean, like behind you. Jump up there.
I tried before.
Jump again?
I can't.
Try one more time. Jump. Maybe?
No.
This has to be
I
possible.
tried.
Wait, get a little
It's-
running
it's-
jump. Get a little running jump.
No.
This has to be. I refuse to believe that this isn't real.
It's not. No, I can't.
No.
It's not working.
There's 100% a fucking invisible
Wait.
ceiling.
Walk back a little
It's
more.
not. It's just not. I'm not
No.
tall enough.
Alright, can you sprint?
No, there's no
Okay.
sprint.
Just get a big running start and then jump, like fairly, like way, really early. Okay, a little less early. This is gonna work, I swear.
Oh, man.
Oh,
It's
no, one more
close,
time, a little
but-
bit more. Okay, a little,
Don't
like
worry.
later, like 1 second later in the jump, and you're there. I bet. Okay, whatever. That
I'm
seems so
telling you.
possible, though.
It's not. It's too high. Lantern.
Wait, try to just take a picture of 3 robots and see if it works. We do fisheye?
Oops.
There, now do it.
Hold on, check this.
Yo.
Oh shit.
Okay, yeah, I think with the
$15.
fisheye, you could probably get the
Yeah.
other one, the one that's like super far away.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
There we go. It's perfect. Check out my new lens. It's perfect.
It's perfect.
Perfect.
Wait, what's the color? No. Where was it? Hue shift. Whoa.
Hold on.
That's kind
Yeah, the
of
pink. The blue is pretty cool too.
Yeah, dude. Right here.
Ooh. That's kind of awesome. What?
What do you mean don't take photos of blue bottles?
Is it because they're in the ocean?
Bro,
Oh, dude,
That's
the blue
so
bottles in the
messed up.
ocean. They're in the fucking oceans.
I don't believe this.
Turn.
You can 100% take like a wide shot, right? Wait, actually, we already got the 15
No.
candles in boombox.
Yeah, I
Never
need
mind.
a- Oh. Lantern. Where are they?
Wait, 4 how many lanterns? 2?
3.
3? You could take a picture right here, right? There has to be 3. Fisheye? Or does it have to
No,
be
I have
standard?
to use the long one. I have
The
to use
long
the,
one? What the fuck?
the long one.
Oh yeah, because there's one. There's actually a bunch.
Yeah.
There's one on top of that, and then below, and then really far away. But there was another one on the other area,
There was another one.
like on top of the wooden grating. Yeah, over
Yeah,
there. Oh wait,
there's
there's
a couple
2.
down here.
Wait,
Or
wait, there's
2.
3 right there. Take a picture
Really?
in a row. Oh yeah, I know the method.
Oh.
Go, okay, go
Oh,
back on the
shoot.
wood. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Line it
yeah.
up in a big long line.
You're. Oh. Come on.
That'll work, right? That looks like there's 3.
It'll probably count.
Oh, wait. I can back up just one more. Yeah.
There we go, perfect.
Okay.
There you go. 2 work lights.
4 robots
oh.
didn't work?
No.
Why not?
Take another picture. Zoom in. Oh, yeah, look up so that way you can't see anything in the scene other than the robots. There we go. Now go.
Dude, that looks awesome.
That actually looks really good.
Okay, make that your desktop wallpaper. Okay,
didn't
obviously
work.
one of these is not a robot.
Yeah. It's a showdown, though. It's 3 robots, and then there's one more.
That one looks like it's already broken.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Oh, that is not a robot.
Oh, that is a creature.
That's a creature.
Interesting.
Scary.
The creature.
Shout out to the fucking devil music that just came on.
Yeah.
Scary. Like fucking Sonic CD, the fun never ends.
Yeah, the fun is infinite.
Well then where's the fourth robot?
I think it has to be in that line, like all the way on the other side. Do you see that really small, like silhouette next to the
Oh.
other one? Maybe that's it. I mean, we took a photo of it
But there's one
before.
over there too.
Is there? Okay, maybe try taking that.
Yeah. Oh, wrong one.
I think we might need fisheye.
I mean, are there robots over there?
I don't think so. I don't know how we could even see over there.
Maybe we just
Don't
angle
see a
it differently, like
robot.
on like the.
What is that? Is that a plane on the ground? Oh, because there were planes that flew over here in the beginning.
Oh yeah. It's so messed up.
We can get 3 like very easily. Is that
Yeah.
final one over there to the right really 4? Is that really a 4th one?
Like
Yeah,
that.
that.
all
Yeah,
the
that.
way over
What is? Oh,
there?
that's just like a
It
building.
looks like a mountain.
Yeah.
Where's
Wait, hold on.
fourth
Go
one?
look back up towards the robots. Wait, okay. Oh, what the fuck is happening here? Hold on. Go down. Leave the top part.
Wait, what?
Like no. Like with your character, like with your body. Go down.
Oh.
Like yeah. I'm wondering if like
There's like maybe like a small figurine of a robot that we can get in the forefront.
I was thinking like maybe
You're
take a
probably
picture
right.
upwards from like
Wait,
yeah.
Wait. there's
Okay, yeah,
something
that's
over
what I was
Oh,
thinking.
that's the robot right there. Yeah, that green. Go
Yeah.
back. That
What the
green
f-
fucking.
Whoa.
That's too
Ooh.
easy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Probably
I think I
better
have to
that
take
we
it.
down. We need to use
How am I gonna
fisheye.
get them
Fisheye,
all?
fisheye, fisheye.
Yeah, you're probably right.
There we go.
But
That's
it's gonna.
4.
There's a thing.
It'll work. It'll work.
No.
Yeah, we got it.
worked. But there was a guy.
Who cares?
Huh.
In this world,
Okay.
fucking dying by monsters is not as bad as getting a photo of a blue bottle.
Blocks.
Maybe you're taking propaganda pieces and like the blue bottles.
Is a symbol for good.
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's a symbol for bad or good. I don't know.
The blue bottle
Maybe they're
would
trying
never
to
be bad.
suppress the existence of the blue bottles.
2 work lights and 5 blocks. There's 1 work light. Oh, there's 2.
Yeah, there's 2.
And 5 blocks.
I don't know
5
what block
blocking.
means. I don't know.
Where are the blocks?
I don't know what it means by.
I think it's cinder blocks.
Oh.
Oh, like that. We take it from the other side. And then you can get both of
there?
them. Yeah, over there. And then you can get both of them and the cinder blocks. Oh, there's a couple blocks to the left, too.
Oh, there are some in here.
Oh, you could take it right now and you'll get all of them.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know.
No,
I'm
that'll work.
still-
That'll work.
you
Yeah.
sure?
Yeah, go back.
Or, yeah, or you can jump up on there, too.
Yeah.
Right here, 100%.
It's making me slip off. Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is perfect. Wait, wide angle?
Oh.
Fisheye?
I can't. It has to be regular.
Let's see. Yeah, we'll go back in that.
Oh, wait, this is perfect. This is perfect.
What? It like zooms in.
Okay.
much.
Go to the left a little bit. With your body.
Like over here, with your body.
Oh, wait.
Well, remember, it goes through people sometimes. Like without the coffee creamer, we didn't actually have to get a picture of it.
The coffee creamer?
Yeah.
Listen. Sometimes a gun ho shot could be the one.
Okay. John,
You're
here's the
not taking
method. Wait. I actually have the method. Jump. Okay, jump back up, all the way up to the top. Yeah, like this.
Oh my god.
For the
what freak?
the janky ass
Yeah.
collision. Alright,
Wait,
follow.
there's also some here.
Oh wait, yeah, that's just it right there.
Bruh. They're tricking
Mm-hmm.
My
me.
method would have been way worse. 3 tires and 4
and
pallets.
Well,
There's a bunch of tires and pallets up in the.
The scene is
There are
kind of just
many-
boring. Oh, there's 3? Wait. No.
oh, it's okay.
The slow glide down.
The physics are interesting. Okay.
Oh, wait, there's another tire up there. Wait, you can get 3 right here.
I could. I need
Where are the pallets, though?
Oh my god.
There's 1,
There's 1.
2.
Oh, there's pallets down there.
How many? Okay, there's 3.
And tires.
Yeah, there's 3 tires. And then if you take 1, wide angle, or does it need to be standard?
It needs to be standard.
No.
They're always hitting me with the standard.
Yeah.
Oh.
You might be able to make it work from that. This map is kind of boring. NGL. Shit kind of James.
It was
No.
cool, but then we had to take pictures.
Yeah, it's cool, but then like
everything about the game happened. No, I'm just kidding. But like,
True.
Kinda true.
I feel like this game needs to be a little more freeform.
Yeah. Maybe a little more.
Well, if they just like paid you for it, and like you had to like decide cool photos, and they could give you like some guidelines for it, like take one with something in the background, not like this very specific photo that I somehow figured out how to find, then encapsulates
Yeah, there's like
multiple
zero
objects.
freedom.
Okay, I think you can take it right here. You could probably get 3. Oh yeah, or you put one in the foreground or something. Wait, this is perfect. That'll work. Go right to the right a little bit more. To the right, to the right. There we go. Now take it.
Wait, I forgot. We can tilt pictures. We could probably get some
Oh, yeah,
crazy
you're right.
angles.
I think
Like-
it just
like-
takes. I don't know.
2 skateboards.
I know where one
Where?
skateboard is.
Where?
It's to behind you. Jump up there and then down and to the left. Forward. Oh, there it is.
Oh, there's one.
I don't know where the other one is.
Well, it has to be on a cross on an axis of it. So
Spin and rotate on an axis. Where's the other? Where could the other skateboard be?
Stick around.
Dude, the fact that they block you off from like everything in this area kind of sucks.
Yeah.
boo.
This shit kind of Joshua.
Joshua, bro.
Shit kind of Owen. Oh.
Owen.
Oh, there's
wait,
2 right
there. They
there.
are.
Oh, there's another one right there, but underneath you too.
Oh shoot, that's crazy.
Wait. Hold up.
Do you need to go telescope for it?
Yeah.
That's it.
There we go.
Two
There we go.
disposable cam.
cameras.
With telephoto as well, but they'd be
Yeah.
making you use telephoto for everything. Oh, well, that one was easy. Why is this even? This is like just take a picture of 2 fucking photo cameras that we put in the shed.
Yeah.
You're like, man, this area is really hard to work with.
Yeah.
Let's make them BS to get to the next level.
Yeah. Instead of actually making the level cool.
Well, okay.
Well, time to drop it off. Game had to think about it.
Yeah. It was like, I didn't expect you to beat my
Where?
challenge.
It's in the pool, I think. I
It might
just saw
be.
red going out
Nah,
the pool.
I think you have to jump all the way back down. Is probably what they would make you do if they were evil.
Wait, hold on.
It's probably on the ground. Oh, okay.
One of the bonus.
The bonus. I'm so certain you have to jump all the way back down to where you spawned in down there.
Yeah, probably.
That's what they would make you do.
Part of the fun is figuring out where to return.
On the staircase, maybe? Wait, to the area to the right, underneath you? No, wait, go around the other way down there? No way, they put a gate there? Oh, okay.
Can we agree this
Oh,
should-
no
oh,
way
okay.
it was. There should be a tracking thing or, like, at least something else,
Sure.
bro.
I was about to say, like, can we agree this should not be a feature?
Yeah, I don't know
That you
what
just
that
have to,
is.
like-
You can just press a button and leave. Why do you need to go to that?
Who knows? What's the next area, bro?
Let's see.
It better not be the
Slurry.
second area, but chromatic aberration
Yeah,
is gonna
but
go
you-
crazy. It better not be the second area, but just like with robots. Creative mode?
Spend as much time as you want taking photos in levels. Changing characteristics of the level with the adjustments panel. You will never run out of film in this mode.
Just create and have
Speed
fun.
run mode? Oh, did we beat
wait,
the
did we
game?
just beat the game?
Bowen Town.
Oh, I
This
guess
might be the
not.
final level.
What the
Round
freak? Wait, where's the camera?
Me
I
when
think
Oh.
me when I'm Lucifer.
Wait, why didn't they just
and I
make this the
killed
whole
my
game?
best friend.
True.
Oh shit.
Oh my god, do the robots? The space crabs?
Yo, that's
Wait.
actually pretty cool.
The space
Wait,
bird?
space. Wait, hold up. Everyone's
The
fucking.
universe bird.
Everyone's a fucking
A
super
squid.
style. from
The space
Fortnite.
people? Oh shoot.
Oh, one final photo. They wanted one final fit pick before they killed all of humanity. Yo, wait, that's kind of crazy. That one kind of goes tough. Oh, and
Like
that's
the
what
last
that's
photo.
what you use for the credits. That was a cool mechanic.
That was a nice ending.
That's cool, that's cool.
They really just said like they really kept this fucking photographer around like we've annihilated your entire species. We'll now take my fit pick.
Yeah,
This really was Neon Genesis Evangelion.
true.
True.
They boomed
The whole
all
plot
the
of it.
world for one fit pick.
True. They're like, you know what would look fucking good? Like, you know what a good pick would be? There's this planet called Earth, and like fucking decimating it will make the sky look so fucking cool, dude.
True.
They'll clear up the sky, make the moon all full. We'll do it on the specific day. There's a full moon. What is this creature we're looking at, though? Like,
I don't think
I
even
don't
they know.
know.
Dedicated to the Umurangi generation, the last generation who has to watch the world die. Is this true?
Maybe this is their prediction.
I bet you scientists probably named it that for like the generation that watches the world die. As we
yeah,
could
I
be
mean,
the
I guess
Umurangi
it's
generation.
What they're coded.
it's probably like
What's this
in-
Danganronpa music?
Yeah, maybe it is just like a name, like, oh, whenever the world's genuinely coming to an end, we'll just replace whatever generation name with
Wow.
Unamagi.
Unamagi. Yo, wait, try out the chromatic aberration real quick though. That one's gonna go crazy.
Here. Which one should we do it on?
Do the OG one, the first one.
Creative E mode.
They couldn't even just fit one more.
No. What do they mean? Oh.
We can change everything. Hide hands.
Ew.
Pink.
Oh god. Gamers?
This is how
What does
gamers
that
see the
mean?
world.
I don't know what that means.
See everything fucking doused in red. I see
Inspira-
a
wait, what
red
is the
door and I
inspiration?
want it painted
Hmm?
black.
Inspiration resist. I don't know what that means.
Maybe that was the inspiration for this level. Was the name
Oh,
resist?
yeah.
Wait, let's go ghost mode.
Well,
The red sky. Wait, overcast? Might go crazy. Do overcast. No.
I missed it.
Let's see what it looks like.
Overcast?
That's not
Whoa,
even
dude,
overcast.
No, it's not.
So I'm still vibing with overcast a little bit.
It's still cool.
I think default's
Fog
probably cooler.
thickener.
Fog.
The fog.
Oh, this one's not
No,
bad. Make the
no.
fog thick though. Make the fog like crazy thick. I think you have to click fog
Okay.
on in the default. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Damn. That shit
Okay.
hits quick.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
there
not
you go.
bad.
Kind of cool.
I feel like the sun would need to be different now, but
Misty morning.
Purple Haze?
Feedback.
Sewer breath.
Dude, title drop.
The Gamer's Palace. Why are they calling it that?
I think it's from the gamer zone.
Oh, why is it?
I don't know if we rock bog for this one.
No.
Take a pic with the chromatic aberration.
Yeah. Okay.
Turn that shit all the way up. Boom.
That's kind of awesome.
Oh no, we're frying it.
No,
we're deep
just wait,
frying
just
it.
wait, just wait.
We're about to take a pic of the Union Jack. AKA
Dude,
the Union Star.
Jack is so stupid. Yeah, the Union Star.
That one was fucked up. Dude, this is how I did every thumbnail back in the day. Back in like 2018. I would make all my YouTube thumbnails like that.
Oh man.
Oh, the planes.
Oh. We're here.
Well, now we
Check
completed the
this
game.
out.
What do we think?
I liked it.
I thought it was cool.
Yeah, I don't think my score changes, but still pretty. Oh, he censored his feet.
Wait.
He censored his feet, dude.
What's your score of the game?
I give
I
it
still
like a
think it's
7.
Yeah, mine's a 6.
I think the game had like a really cool idea. They just like made a lot of mechanics that didn't really make sense around it.
True. I feel like where this game needed to be strong, it wasn't, and that's in like one. Traversing the map should have been seamless, in most cases.
Yeah.
And 2, I feel like there should have been some like more sense of freedom in how you take the pictures.
Oh!
Around the sun.
I like this.
That's
Make
cool
this
to
your desktop screen.
Nice.
make that your screensaver.
Can I crouch? Oh, yeah. Let me zoom that out. Oh, yeah.
I don't think we ever used
But
like the turn the camera feature ever.
I never need that, ever.
Yeah.
I
Yo,
never do
tilt
that.
it a little bit. Give this guy a tilt. Like just
Can we
one
tilt?
notch.
I don't think we can tilt with this.
Oh, you
Oh, you
can't.
can.
Oh, yeah, dude. Boom. Yeah, give him a slight tilt. Give him some dynamics.
The Dutch angle.
Which way?
I think the way
Dude,
you had
I'm
it was
not gonna
fine.
lie. Okay, I know I've been bringing it up recently, but like, okay, I recently got a reel that like I forgot to save, and I was so sad because like it was literally like almost as if me and you made the reel. Like the reel was like that Sasuke, like that ultimate from Sasuke in Ninja Storm 3, where like he's like holding his face and his eyes peeking through it, and it's like
Yeah.
black and white, and it's like the clip, like it's like the thing he says, where it's like, these eyes see darkness truly, and like basically like the caption was like me fighting my friend in a video game or like in a fighting game and repeating what the character says to make him crash out. Like it's like I was like,
True.
dude.
Yo, wait, take that with the blur. No, with the blur, full blur.
Oh,
With
this is a
blur?
good picture. Yeah.
How
Take
blurry?
it full blur. Very perfect. Make it yellow. Yeah, or yellow or orange. Yeah, there we go.
Beautiful.
Dude, that one's gas.
Wow. I love birds.
Birds are pretty cool.
Wow.
This is beautiful.
Yeah, cool game. Not every game comes around where you can take pictures. The rare
True.
picture
True.
game.
You know, I think
Honestly-
this is actually just Evangelion, because why do they have the penguin here?
True. They were a little
They probably-
inspired.
Like, this is
They-
just Evangelion, but you're taking pictures.
Yeah. They watched Evangelion and they're like, oh my fucking god. Like, I need to make a game.
It's beautiful, though.
Yeah, it was cool.
Inventory? Oh,
Very descriptive inventory.
very.
Guys, how do you feel if how would you feel if eventually everyone started migrating from Discord to something new? Would you follow or would you just stay in Discord?
I'd probably just stay.
I would stay until
I mean,
it got
like-
really bad and then I had to leave.
Yeah.
True. Well,
That's
yeah.
how
Okay.
I'm
What I
feeling
mean by
about Twitter.
everyone, I mean like your friends are gone.
Well,
Like,
yeah, then I'll
all
leave.
of
Your
my
friends are
friends.
gone. Yeah. Like
Yeah,
you're
I
on
would
the
too.
platform alone.
Yeah.
Every human has left.
Not every human, just people you would talk to.
So
Like other
every
than
person I've talked
strangers.
to.
Well, okay, other than strangers, like there's not really anyone using Discord.
So only my friends have left.
Well, more people than that have left, but like you can still find people using Discord. You just wouldn't know any of them.
Yes, but all
And
of
it's
my
like-
friends have left.
Yeah, all your friends have left.
Okay, well yeah, then I would leave.
Okay, well, I was just I've seen some people be like, "No, Discord's my fucking one and only."
Ooh.
Like even if all my friends left, I would stay
That's crazy.
and I would just be on it. And I'm like, bro,
Doing what?
you can't be real. I don't know. That's what I was wondering. Like, what would you be doing here by yourself?
What a freak. What a little freak.
What a